Let's
Hold
go,
on.
Boston.
Yeah. Hold on. Dead air for a second.
Shocker.
And guys, to anyone that's watching on YouTube, I'm gonna have a PSA for a moment. If I sound glitchy, we're gonna roll with this. As long as you guys can hear me, we're gonna roll with this. So
Yes. I do not have this on the Facebook page. I have it on YouTube. So
okay, I just posted this to the Facebook group. I can post this to your page if you want.
sure.
All right. Why don't you start off for a second while I get this situated?
Welcome everyone to Bases Loaded. That's about all I got right now because I was not expecting to start this off. We've got not much of a show tonight. Well, I
No.
mean, I'm sure there's a couple things to talk about, but I mean, we do have our round two of our brackets are tonight. The form for selecting the teams to move on has been closed. I want to thank the people that did vote. And as soon as we get round three set up, we will open up a new form on Saturday. So,
All right, everything's been shared. So yeah. All right. Like I said, we don't have much of a show tonight. We just got the tournament and we got Jeff Stick and everything. So yeah.
you you've got nothing.
I got nothing.
Hmm. That's unusual. With you, you usually have something. But
Okay,
tonight,
well, I got one piece of news. However, Gio Urshela retired. I'm not sure if anybody knows who Gio Urshela was, but Gio Urshela did retire. He played for the Braves. He played for the Yankees. So
I don't remember him. Yeah, he must not have played for him for too long.
probably not. But Jeff, I'm sorry. I got nothing much. Like we said, guys, that we can't. We are sorry, but there's not much we can do.
No, I mean when we don't have our setting up our lineups anymore, that's cutting a half an hour out of our show. So we got to have Justin step up his game and
Wow, step up the
and
game.
and get some news for us to talk about. I mean, well, I you watch baseball more than I do right now because I only watch whatever the Yankees play, unfortunately, because that's what we get. Well, Yankees and
Okay, okay,
we get the
well,
Mets.
you talked about the Yankees. Garrett Cole comes back on Friday against Tampa Bay, but
Yeah.
do we honestly? I don't do we do we think the Yankees are rushing him back at this moment? Because I sure do. Because I know they don't got Max Fried until June. So
Right. Yeah. They could be. I have no idea. How long has he been out for?
he's been out since mid season last year.
Okay. So he's been
Because
out.
he had Tommy John surgery.
Usually it takes about a year to come back from that. So he's definitely coming back a little bit early. What we'll have to see what happens. How did he perform in triple A or double A?
I
Do we
think he
do
did very. I think he did well.
okay? Well, it all depends on how he did. I mean, obviously they seem to think that he's good to the point where he can come up and get a start on the main league. So, well, we'll see. I mean, it could be too early. It could be, he's actually going to be fine.
But
Uh,
like I said, they don't have Max Fried until June 16th. He has a shoulder surgery. He has a shoulder
right.
injury that's shutting him down.
Yeah, and that's a big hit for the Yankees because Fried is one of the top people right now, one of the top pitchers for them. So that definitely hurts. It definitely hurts, but they just gotta make it another 3 weeks, maybe 3, 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they'll be fine.
And I don't know. Tampa Bay's been playing very good, so I don't know if they're cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
Personally, to me, I wouldn't have brought him back against the hardest team in the American League right now. I would have brought him back against
Whoever sucks.
the Red Sox,
Pretty
maybe.
Uh, whoever sucks, and the first team you said is the Red Sox. That's great. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little challenge, to see how he's going to perform against the top team. I mean, this might actually be the perfect time to bring him back. Don't put him up against a bad team, or one that really sucks. You want to test to see what his limits are going to be. So, I mean, having him go up against Tampa Bay is probably not a bad idea. Maybe they'll only give him 3 or 4 innings. Maybe he'll actually pitch 5 or 6.
He is gonna be on. I think, to me, I think he's gonna be on pitch restriction.
Yeah, probably. But we'll see how his outing is. I mean, I from what I understand from you, I guess the minor leagues actually he did very well. So it's if he did well in the minor leagues, and obviously them and the Yankees club itself sees him fit as to being okay to come up. So, but yeah, we'll see. 3, 4 innings, I think maybe he'll work, and then we'll see how he does after that.
Jeff, that's the only news I have.
Okay, and you are sounding like a robot, so I'm just gonna keep doing this.
I'm really sorry, guys, but I don't want to keep going in and out, so I'm just gonna roll with it for now.
That's fine. All right. Well, I guess we'll get to this then.
Just sit right down and don't be a dick. Everyone get ready for Jeff Stick.
Yes, my shtick. All right, we're gonna go down the what? We're gonna go down the scores for today. First off, we'll give out the scores for the games that went final. Diamondbacks beat the Giants 6-3. We have the Texas Rangers beat the Colorado Rockies 5-4. Twins beat the Astros 4-1. Rays beat the Orioles 5-3. Reds defeated the Phillies 9-4. Those are the games that are currently final. We have some that are still going on. The Tigers are over the Guardians right now in the bottom of the 8th, 1-0. Mid 7th right now, Atlanta over Miami 8-1. Middle 7th, we have the Nationals over the Mets 6-2. Top of the 4th, we have the Red Sox over Kansas City 2-1. The Brewers are currently over the Cubs in the bottom of the 3rd, 4-0. Also in the bottom of the 3rd, the Pirates over St. Louis, 1-0. We have a warm-up right now, Dodgers and Padres. Their game starts very shortly. 7:05 Eastern. It is a delayed start, Blue Jays and Yankees. I'm imagining rain delay. Yeah, inclement weather. There we go. 9:38 would be the last game. That would be 9:38 Eastern. Athletics going up against the Angels. Let's see. We have for the standings right now, Tampa Bay leads the AL East 33-15. They are on a 4-game winning streak, with the last 10 being 8-2. AL Central belongs to the Cleveland Guardians with 28-22 as their record. The last 10, they were 7-3 on a 4-game winning streak as well. AL West belongs to the Athletics Not by much, by only half a game. They're 24-24. However, their last 10, they were 4-6, and they're on a 1-game winning streak. So things are looking kind of bleak for that. I guarantee you next week when we come to the show, the Athletics will no longer be in first place. Going over to the National League, Atlanta Braves are topping the NL East with a record of 33-16, the last 10 being 7-3, and they too are on a 1-game winning streak. Milwaukee Brewers lead the NL Central with a record of 28-18, 8-2 in their last 10 with a 2-game winning streak. And the National League West belongs back to the Los Angeles Dodgers by a half a game. They're at a record of 30-19. 1-game winning streak in their last 10 has been 6-4. Your home run leaders right now, we have Kyle Schwarber leading the pack with 20. We got Murakami, second place with 17. And thank you. And then we have Aaron Judge and Rice, both with 16. Those are the player stats, team stats, the standings. That is my shtick, and I'm sticking to it.
So, I'm gonna say this in a not so nice. I'm gonna say this in a not so robotic way, but I know I am. We had a tie in the National League and the American League bracket here today, everyone. So, our good buddy Jake Hall. Thank you, Jake. If you watch this later, I'll send you the video. Jake Hall was our tie was the one that broke the tie.
Yes,
he said
we can't have a tie.
No, we can't. He said that he will definitely vote for round 3. So Jake, I will send you the voting for round 3 when this gets when this voting gets
done.
Yes.
Thank you. You're welcome. I got you. I got your back. I got your back, Jack.
I'm glad you do because I'm sweating to death over here.
You're fine. You're fine. All right. I'm just going to do one quick thing here. Make sure I got the right one. That one we're going to bring right up here. All right. And then we're going to get... There we go. I knew I'd get it sooner or later. Sooner or later, yes. Okay, where did it go? Right there. Okay. Now, we will get the thing up on the screen here in just a moment. Bear with me. I'm having technical difficulties. That's the one. Yes, that is. Okay. All right. Now that we get that figured out, let's get this all here. Here's your brackets. And we are going to go right down the list here, starting with your American League. We have the number 1 ranked Yankees versus the number 8 ranked Angels. Now, I want to remind people the way we did this is we took it by all time. These are all-time teams, so we got to go by all-time records. And these records were based on April 3rd was the date that they were given out. That was since the first round. So that is how they stood. We had 15 teams for the league, for each league. So automatically the number 1 seed got a bye into the second round. So without further ado, the Yankees and Angels. We see the Yankees moving on with a score of 11-4. Next, we have the Tigers and the Astros. The Tigers move on. This is an upset, a 5 seed beating a 4 right here. Tigers move on with a score of 9-6. So your third round will be Yankees versus Tigers. Your next bracket, this is one of them that was a tiebreaker, that we needed that tiebreaker. And we have the Indians Guardians moving on with a score of 8-7. And then we have the Athletics and the Red Sox. The Red Sox win this one hands down 14-1. So that sets up Indians Guardians versus the Red Sox for the third round. Next, we will be moving over to the National League, where we see the Giants, the number 1 seed Giants versus the number 8 seed Diamondbacks. We see the Giants swamp the Diamondbacks on this one, 13-2. This one here was also a tiebreaker. We see the Cincinnati Reds moving on, beating the Chicago Cubs 8-7. Next one, we see Braves and Cardinals. Braves win this one 10-5. And last but not least, we have the Pirates and Dodgers. The Dodgers winning this one hands down 11-4. So that sets up your national to be the Giants versus the Reds, the Braves versus the Dodgers. So once again, we'll have those 4 plus for the American League. I'll throw that up one more time. Yankees, Tigers, Indians, Guardians versus the Red Sox. This form will be out Saturday. It'll be due by the time we go live on Wednesday, next Wednesday for Bases Loaded. So there's at least 4 days to do this form. So let's get a little bit more than 15 people to vote in this one, because I mean, we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. So we've gone through 2 rounds. We're down to 8. So this is where we really need people to step up and vote. Use the link that is on Forever Boston Sports. Use that link for the all-time teams. Look at the rosters. And then decide, okay, look at Yankees roster, look at our Tigers roster. Figure out which one is the better roster. Vote on the better team. Same with the Indians, Guardians, and the Red Sox. Same with any of the teams that have moved on in National. Use those rosters. That's why we created them. So don't go by favoritism. That's the big thing. You want to go by looking at the teams, deciding, okay, this team seems to be better than that team. Vote for obviously the better team as far as the roster is concerned. But yeah, we're getting down there. 8 teams left, so we will see what happens. We've got next week with the round of 4. And then we'll have the following week with the final 4, basically. And then we will have the third week, which will be basically the World Series. So I can't wait to see how this ends up.
The one person that voted for the A's.
Oh, that was you. I was wondering who the one person was. Now we know.
Hey, you said no favoritism, so I didn't.
This is true. This is very true. Hey, at least the A's didn't get shut out. That would have been embarrassing. That really would have been embarrassing.
Then they would have to go back to Oakland / Sacramento / Las Vegas.
/ wherever else they want to be. In the middle of the ocean for all I care.
Oh man. 20 minutes in. Like I said, we this is not a launch show, everyone. We're sorry. Blame us for not having a backup plan. Blame us for not.
Blame us. What do you mean
I'm
us?
I'm being sarcastic, dude. Go the fuck with it.
I can't. I'm too tired. That's my excuse. I'm too tired. No, there really wasn't a lot going on in baseball this week. So it's just there wasn't a lot of news to really discuss. So Next week, hopefully, we'll have Maddie back on here. That would be cool to have him back on here. Fingers crossed, because I mean, he brings another element to the show, and he hasn't been on for a couple weeks, so he's due. Plus, his Yankees are still in this. I mean, it makes sense, right?
Hey Maddie, what if it's a Yankees Red Sox American League Championship Series for the finals? Huh? Bitch.
I just remember what page we're on. No, but I can tell you right now, this is going to be one hell of the rest of the tournament, though. Just looking at these rosters and looking at these teams that are left, this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. I mean, we've already seen an upset. Who's to say we can't see another one? You know.
That's true. Okay, I gotta say this. I really do, but congratulations to the Atlanta Braves for taking 2 out of 3 over the Red Sox. You couldn't have done it. You know. You could have just let us get a couple more runs in the finale game. Nope, you had to shellacking us 8-1.
Hey, what can I say?
It's okay.
We-
It's okay. It's okay. We'll kick your ass when you come to Fenway.
I've said this once. I'll say it again. One of the key reasons why the Braves are doing so well this season is we got Yaz. He is a key part in the success this season. I'm sorry, he
know.
is.
He's the Red Sox. He's the Red Sox killer right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and we even forgot about that dude that did all the drugs that's no longer on the team. We even forgot about him because look where we're at right now. I mean, we started off the best 35 games in history, you know, with the record we had after 35 games. And you know, it's just like, or 30 games, 30 or 35, I can't remember which, but it was the best record in Braves history. You know, it's like we don't need him. We got Yaz, man. We got Yaz.
Hey Giants, are you regretting this now? Because look at what you've done.
Hey, you know, I call it an even trade. We get Yaz, they get Devers. Why not? That's an even trade right there. They were dumb enough to get rid of Yaz. They're even stupider enough to freaking get Devers. So it's a win-win for both of us, Justin. So
and you know what? And you know what? Yeah, the Giants shellacking the Diamondbacks in this tournament. But Jeff, the Diamondbacks swept the Giants today.
Yeah, I know. I find that kind of ironic. I will say I do find that very ironic.
Oh man. Anyways, I got nothing. I'm gonna put my fan back on my table, get cooled down hopefully this heat breaks.
Hey, it was actually really nice here today. I think we hit the low 80s. We had the front come through. You know, we had the clouds. We had the cooler air come in. So it is headed your direction. I promise you that. We did have a little bit of rain today, which cooled it down a bit. Right now we're
good because my dog is frustrated right now. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, I bet. Right now we're sitting at 66. So, and I think we only hit a high of 80. What did we hit today? We hit 79 today. So, which is a break from what we were. We were up in the 90s 2 days ago. So
I'll take that.
Yeah, 79 today. We got 62 tomorrow for a high. So we got some more cooler air we're pushing your way. And, you know, before too long, we got 50, 55 on Sunday for a high. And then we start warming back up. So, you know,
and ladies and gentlemen, that weather is brought to you by the meteorologist of Jeff Chadwick.
That's right. Now, for you Boston fanatics, that remember W oh, what the hell was that channel? Not W. Oh my God. Hold on.
WHGH.
No, it was not that one. I can't remember. Not WNDH.
WCVB.
No, it was out of New Hampshire, Southern New Hampshire. Oh, I can't remember what one it was. But anyway, he was a weather reporter on there. Al Caprillion. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm sure the people around Boston. I know in Southern New Hampshire they remember Al Caprillion very well. Him and his high pressure, that's how he would pronounce it, and he'd start laughing like Curly on there. It's great. You had one of his forecasters, Mimi from Manchester,
Yes.
was on there. Yeah.
Yes.
And whenever the temperature hit a certain number, he'd be like, "It's going to be 40 here." I loved Al. I think it was WNDH or
Yeah,
W
it was
something like
it,
that.
It was it that rings a bell. Yeah.
Yeah. Friggin' Al Caprillion. He retired. We haven't heard heads or tails of him. He's still alive, but we don't know what the hell is going on with him. But I've learned my meteorology through Al. Although lately living here, it was through Steve Caparizzo, but he's also retired. He just retired last summer.
God.
So. But yeah, between Cap and Al, I think I got my meteorology down pretty good. The occasional Cantori, but it is what it is.
Oh man, that's funny.
Hey, I just killed 4 minutes of our show. So
yeah, you did. You did.
Oh,
okay, well, we'll end it. Well, then we'll just end it here now, since we got almost a half hour, and so
there we go.
A reminder to all you wrestling fanatics: there is no roundtable this weekend because we got Saturday night's main event. Which, by the way, that women's Intercontinental Championship match that they promoted on Monday Night Raw is no longer women's Intercontinental Championship match.
Yeah, they did this once before.
Yeah. But yeah, we got Saturday night's main event this Saturday. We got AEW's Double or Nothing on Sunday, which Jeff is gonna be shocked by me by saying this, but I'm actually looking forward to Double or Nothing.
Yeah, I've got other things I can spend $50 on. I'm sorry, but it's just like I'd rather pay $30 for ESPN Unlimited than pay $50.
The main reason is because I see what they're doing on Clash in Italy. Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu and Tribal Combat. Gee, Roman Reigns is going to be out all June. Gee, I wonder who's going to win this match.
Well, they were also talking about him not losing the title, so that's a possibility that he might be out for the month of June, but he's not going to lose the title.
I'm so sick of the bloodline.
For you people that don't know what we're talking about, I apologize ahead of time.
Okay, what I was trying to get at, people, if you watch the roundtable on Sundays, there is no roundtable this Sunday. There will be a roundtable on the 30th of May. I will not be around, but Jeff is going to try to find some people to get on.
Yep.
You don't have to look at my smugly face anymore for that.
Well, first of all, you need to fix your freaking thing. I'm telling you, dude. You can get a cheap laptop or a cheap tablet would work.
I know. Hey, Apple, fix your shit with the StreamYard app, please.
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah, because I mean, you had an update, and that's what it was.
It hasn't updated yet, so yeah.
No, but I mean, I think that's what caused the problem. Is I noticed this too with the phone that I use at work. Is sometimes when it updates the app, it does not work the way it used to. So it's just they just gotta iron out the bugs. But as I said,
like I told Jeff, I'm gonna start saving up for a tablet or something. It just won't be.
Get a Samsung. get a Samsung tablet. Okay, don't go iPhone or iPod or don't
Oh,
go
fuck.
Apple.
Oh fuck no.
Go Samsung, because I have not had one issue when it comes to either my phone or my tablet that I had, because I used to do all my shows on the tablet before I had a laptop. So, and I never really had any issues. So I would go Samsung when you get a tablet.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully work on it by hopefully October or December. Just right now, it's a little tight at the moment right now.
Right. Well, I just for the record, you're not sounding as much like a robot right now. So you started off that way, but then it just decreased. So that's a good sign. Not for Apple, but for you. But yes.
Hey, look at that, 31 minutes in. All right, we'll
right.
definitely wrap it up here now, guys.
Yep.
I promise you, we'll wrap it up here now.
I think this would be a good place to stop our show.
Anyways, for Jeff, I'm Justin, and the guy behind me, the guy that you've heard for the show, that's Robotic Justin, saying
Right.
saying thank you so much for yeah. Hold on, I gotta do this funny. Hold on. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next week.
All right. Yeah. All right. We'll see you next week there, Mr. Roboto. Have a good night, everyone.
Oh my